Whoa, Mama, don't be blinded by the shirt. It's a pretty bright shirt. It's my Barry the Surfer Dude's shirt. Today I'm going to talk about finding love, getting married, and possibly even getting a divorce. That's a quickie. Uh, so if you've got your girlfriend picked out, if you don't have one, it's easy to find one. I mean, you can go into the bars or in Angeles or Manila, and you'll find some. Just be cool, collected, have your wits about you, and negotiate. Uh, so if you find that girl and you decide you wanted to marry her, don't do it the first damn date, just as you meet her. If you've been conversing with a girl online, you may find she's not the girl that you were communicating online with. So be careful. Keep your mind on the right things and get to know her. She starts asking you for money, and you might want to look elsewhere. But if she doesn't, you might have a pretty good one. So you decide to get married. If you come in here, bring all your official papers, your birth certificate. If you were in the military, bring your DD-214. Uh, if you got the divorce, you be sure to, back in America, you be sure to bring an official copy of your divorce decree, signed by the judge and all that stuff. If you don't have that, you may have trouble getting a marriage certificate. So bring all that official stuff with you. Uh, you'll also, if you want to take the girl back to America, or if you want her to come over as a fiance and then get married over there, you're going to still have to prove to the embassy that you know this girl. So while you're together, take lots of pictures of you two together. If you're back in the U.S., make sure she's got copies of all your letters that y'all wrote. Uh, that's important, especially with the embassy. They don't want you just going out and finding a girl in a bar and then say, I want to marry you. You want to see that you've really established a good solid relationship with this girl. And that's the same thing with marriage. You're going to have to show that and prove that to them, to their satisfaction, that you have established a relationship with this girl. So pictures are always great to do that. So take two pictures with y'all around different places and stuff. Take her with you on your trips around. Now, you're going to file this in with the mayor's office in whatever province she's in that you're going to get married in. Now you have to do that 2 weeks before you get married. So you might do like I did. We filed on that Friday to get married 2 weeks later. So it's kind of rushed. So we filed that, got there in time before they closed on Friday. filed for the marriage certificate and to get married there in the mayor's office. You won't be the only one get married, more than likely. We had 7 other couples getting married that same day that we were. So it was a kind of a mass wedding ceremony, at least. When on the day that you're going to get married, you get there at a certain time, and then you will have this priest come and talk to you and your wife, as well as the others that are getting married, about the sanctity of marriage and all the biblical stuff. And it's about 30 minutes he rambled on. And then each couple gets called up, well, each guy gets called up. The mayor will call your name, and you go up there, and they'll ask you some questions maybe. All he did is marry from Texas, huh? And I said, yeah. You sure you don't have a girlfriend back in Texas? I said, no. If I did, I wouldn't tell you anyways. No, I didn't say that. And so after he's done that with all the couples, then we stood together and did the vows and all that stuff. And then he tells, okay, you may kiss your bride. I kissed my bride. And then it was, congratulations, congratulations. I had people, a group of her family and friends that were there, and others had their family and friends. And that's how we got married. But it's important for you to bring all your documents just in case. They might not ask for it, but just in case. Because till you go in there that Friday and have all this stuff, you might have your girlfriend go up and ask at the mayor's office what forms, anything that you need to do beforehand. Might have had already done that. We had everything there, filled out the papers, and then after that we took off and went traveling around the Philippines a little bit, and had a great time. Took along her kids and niece and stuff on our trips. So it was a great family affair. They got to know me, I got to know them a lot better. I got hiccups here. So that's the main thing that you need to do. Is be sure to get there, and you plan your marriage 2 weeks after you file the papers. So you don't have to do it 2 weeks. You can get the certificate and everything, and then do it whenever. But for us, I got my school in Taiwan gave me 2 weeks off to go and get this stuff done. So as soon as that, we got married, had a wedding dinner, and then I had to go catch a flight the next day. So I hope you won't have any problems getting your marriage certificate. If you've got all the papers and they are official and have all the stamps and signings and stuff, you shouldn't have any problem. now on the other side, Philippine government now has got bills before Congress to uh, establish divorce. Now that's just before Congress. Still being worked out in committees and stuff. So we don't know what it's going to, the final is going to look like yet. But say she's going to get half of whatever y'all have bought. So like if we got divorced, we'd have to sell the house and property and then split the proceeds between the two of us. That's the way it's sounding like it might be. But you never know when some religious groups get together and object to it. Some of the churches here are still living in the 12th century, and so getting a divorce or getting an annulment is quite costly and takes a long, long, long time. Because you have to go through the church and all this stuff. Probably not worth it. It's better off you go back to the U.S. and file for divorce there, and then come back and okay, you start over again with some new girl that you found or fell in love with. So my voice is kind of rough today. So that's don't let it deter you. Getting married here is not a horrible thing or a hard thing to do. It's pretty easy if you've got all the right papers and stuff. Now, that goes for anything else. You be sure to bring copies of all your important papers, your birth certificate, her birth certificate. If she doesn't have it, then she needs to go to the Office of Statistics and get a copy. And it has to be notarized, I think. So just bring, if you come in here permanently, bring all your important official documents because somebody's going to ask to see them. And make sure they're in good shape, not something that looks like it's issued 50 years ago and stuff like that. So getting married is a joyous time. We did that. Had no problems with her getting her interviews or anything like that. She had the copies of all our love letters sent to each other and all of our pictures that we did together while I was here. And so she had no problem with that. I had no problems when we moved here either. She did. She had to file for her dual citizenship. Her high school graduation papers were old and moldy and with holes from insects eating it. And so she had to go back to the statistics office and get a new copy up, have it notarized, and all that stuff. So, but all my stuff was fine. Just a long process of getting a physical, getting NBI clearance, getting your fingerprints. You had to prove your income. They just looked at the Social Security, how much I get Social Security. So that's all. That's all they need. They didn't need my other retirement income. So it's uh, it's not too bad being married and living here. Uh, my wife uh, takes good care of me, and now I'm an old man. Can't do some of the stuff I used to do, but we're happy, and she's happy. She's got her business, her liquor store. That keeps her busy. Uh, she's got all of her friends and family near her, and so she's a happy woman, and I'm a happy man too, and a happy wife is a happy life, as they say, and so I hope you have a wonderful life with your future wife or current wife. So I hope I has helped you. I hope you got a little laugh out of it, some of my stuff. And that's why I do these. I like to make people laugh. And so y'all take care. Stay safe. Take care of your wife, family, and your pets. Don't forget your pets. Don't let them run wild. They'll get hit by a car. And I say adios, amigos. I hope you enjoy this. Be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you again hopefully tomorrow. Have a good day.